Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this game. Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Take a look at Utah. Now with the final deciding game right in front of them, their home crowd looking on to extort them to new heights and to the next level.
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no... chance to react.
Execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Mitchell.
Assistant.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Outside Jackson. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. It's to Kamare. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 7 points.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Jackson. Booker outside. Back to Jackson. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, so we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Spurs leading by 3. Mitchell with it. McDaniels picks him up. Here's Holmgren. Rebound, Utah. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Great positioning on the putback. Kamare's got his second bucket.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Get out of his way.
No way the D is going to slow him down. Three-pointer. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, one of his many attributes, guys. Booker is hard to stay with when he's pulling up off the dribble.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Outside Jackson. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
Holmgren outside. Six to shoot. Wants to get it to Lively and does. And that one drops for him.
Well, you can see Lively adding to his toolkit. You love that little interior bucket.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams making some changes here. Utah leading. And here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Goes up from the top of the key. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The drive by Mitchell. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Booker.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Pass to Lively. For three, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
To the left side wing. And he's good on the three ball.
Oh, nice feed by Booker, playing the inside-out lead.
Mitchell outside. Jacks up a three. And finished off by Lively.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Back to McDaniel. Pocket six. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Kneppel. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's McDaniels. He started by Howard. Kicks it out to Booker. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah. Here's Collier. Pass to Kneppel. And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every
17.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
A nice shot by Simons.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bucket is good.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
On the wing, Jackson. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Ross. He takes it in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Utah leading by 8. Three-pointer, Simon. Rebounded by the Spurs. Holmgren, right side. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Spurs trail by 8 and taken away by Ellis. Inside. Ross with the steal. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And the foul called on Isaiah County. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Jackson with the screen. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
And how about the explosiveness of Simon? Can he get up and finish with power? And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jackson misses. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. In for San Antonio.
Simon surveying the D. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Utah. Now Mitchell. 8 points for him. That shot misses. Fires from way outside. And it's Simons missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Kamara. Good on the three-point shot. Kamara's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Forcing the issue inside. Mitchell has that long wingspan. plays so much bigger than his height.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. First free throw is good.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
San Antonio making a switch here. To the wing on the left. Back to Lively. It's stolen by Smith. Shot's good by Banton. Banton's got his first 2 points.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Kamare misses. Kicks it out to Ellis. Misses the three. Spurs trail by 6. To the middle. Ross with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. To the inside. Here's Jackson. The kick out to Simons. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Lively inside. And finished off by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Booker will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Utah with the ball. They lead by 4. Pass to Şengün. The Jazz again can't hit it. So it's San Antonio now. And stolen by Şengün. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels sends it in.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Booker. Booker hammers it home off the drive.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Screen by Şengün. No good from Booker.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Did you see that, Donovan Mitchell?
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And the rejection by Lively. Here's Knipple. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Vanderbilt. Rebound, Utah.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Pass to Booker. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very... very different.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Jazz leading by 5. Booker looking around. And Holmgren pulls it down. So it's San Antonio now. It's Mitchell driving.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Out to the wing. Back to Booker. Back to Bamba. On the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Lively. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Spurs with possession. Holmgren outside. Drills it from outside. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
lays it from three-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Lively. Now Kamara. Defended by Booker. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Holmgren.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jackson has the open look. The rebound by the Spurs. Mitchell outside. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's. Hands, this guy, you trust him to make the right play.
Team foul.
Here's Booker. 19 points in the game. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
In for San Antonio, number 17, Jared Vanderbilt.
Kicks it out to Booker. At the elbow, Shepherd. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Booker outside. Pass to Jackson. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and-one.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Shepherd. That three off the mark. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Off the inbound. Ross, that's good. Ross has got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
When the mid-range is working for Terrence Ross, he's going to create problems. It's just a matter of can he do it consistently.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball. And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Oh! And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Lively. Holmgren outside. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. Could have used a better angle on that pass.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Knuckle with it. 7 points in the game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the illegal screen is set.
and he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards. Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. From downtown. Rebound, Utah.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the rejection by Holmgren. To the paint. And the rejection by Jackson.
Quality denial there by Jackson. His anticipation right at the rim, impressive.
That one doesn't go. Spurs leading by 4. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Lively's combination of athleticism and length, boy, he is a tough cover. Earns a trip to the charity stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Lively.
Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools. Length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
1:25 left in the third. A shot's good from Simon.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Knipple. And it's off from three-point range. Now, here's Simons. He's got 10. And Lively pulls it down. Spurs leading by 4. Pass to Knipple. And it's Con Knipple with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Timeout.
Jazz trailed by 4. Ipo Şengün. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. Şengün's got 5 points so far.
A true monster in the paint and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets. That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's San Antonio, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. See if they can come back, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And here is Mitchell. Holmgren wide open. Pass to Lively. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Lively's shot is off. Jazz trailed by 4. Back to Booker. Over in the corner, Shepherd. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off. In terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
San Antonio leading by 6. To the left wing. Spurs working the ball around now. And the dunk by Chandler.
Well, huge wingspan, even for that center position. Chandler can throw it down from really anywhere within a few feet of the rim.
Takes it out to Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success because there were some who questioned his greatness. And now that conversation is over.
Pass to Kneppel. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Booker. Inside. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
In the corner, Bamba with it. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to Kneppel. Fires the 3. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2. Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they get in the drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Stolen by Jackson. 3 on 3. Jackson. It's good on the putback.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Free throw good, Booker.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Mitchell outside. Holmgren right side. Clock at 4. Over Jackson. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's McDaniel. The shot is good.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
The drive by Booker. Booker draws the double. Stolen by Lively. And a fast break now for the Spurs. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Takes the shot. Tried to shoot. Holmgren. Basket is good.
Holmgren attacking with confidence when they need him most. Yes, sir.
Here's McDaniel. Booker with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Found it!
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
To take the lead, a putback. Mitchell rips down the rebound. On 12 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lively. Now Holmgren. Oh, the slam dunk.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Cleared away by Mitchell.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit. This guy has been poised, I think, from the moment he was born. Derek Lively, big-time bucket.
That shot, no good. And San Antonio has possession, leading by 5. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The three goes down.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And so the San Antonio Spurs have won the series. And you got